So I dug a hole under the mob farm. We're gonna build a thing here. I think it's gonna look cool when we're done. So get into that. More time-lapse time. Our build is more or less complete now. Woo. We've got all the water. Though and out little river thing to join the main river here. So now this river actually has a source because it kind of gets cut off here. I should probably add some lighting. But that can be later. And what this structure does is it hides away a mob drop storage system in here. We can still fly through and access our storage. You lose a little bit of momentum when you hit the water. So I'll need to come back and spawn proof the top spiral near the top so we don't take away some of the mob spawns. But other than that, I think it's pretty cool. So I went with the deep slate to go with the mob farm. But we've put in... Oop. I'm down here now. Put in some terracotta to tie in with terracotta in the base over here. Or not exactly being the same sort of style. They do sort of play off each other a little. So next up, we'll be bringing this wall across to there, Maybe putting some little structures over there. Doing something with the hole. That will be a whole thing. Well, on our live stream this week, we went end raiding. And we came back with a whole bunch of new shulker shells to make a whole bunch of new shulker boxes. Some spare elytra. And a lot of extra things. None of these have very good enchantments. But they'll be good for, well, except those and those. Well, they'll be good for disenchanting and re-enchanting with better enchantments for these spares. So let's have a quick little look around my creative test world. Here is where I built a little structure that we just built on our single player world. But what I'd most like to show you is this thing over here. This thing here is what I initially started putting together to put there. But it soon turned out to be way too big for that spot. I just noticed that bit kind of looks like a cat from this angle. The ears, the head, paws, legs. I guess it looks like a person down here, but anyway. I'm sort of thinking I might still do some work to this, because I want to make it more asymmetrical. Maybe something up this side. And I need to finish working out the spawn proofing. I initially had a nice randomization of deep slate up here. Then I had to replace it with slabs to make it spawn proof. Guess I could have added lighting, but it's a thing I could have done. This is where we are now. So this thing, going to get a place somewhere in our world. Maybe out in the desert. That shall be a future project. Once I work out all of what I can do with it. If you have any suggestions, let me know down in the comments. My initial thought after building that bit is that maybe I can have a sort of spiral up this side too. Sort of like, what's the word I want though? Not a banner. Like a ribbon. Yeah. Some kind of ribbon up this side. We'll see how this progresses. I think that may be all we have time for this week. There's been a lot of work in this. Planning out and creative. Getting the resources. Building it up. Digging out the hole. So, thanks for stopping by everyone. See you next time.